Hello, welcome to the day 21 of me, Akhileshwar, talking straight into my camera about anything, about everything. Okay, so I am right now shooting this video at 11:18 p.m. So a little bit early. So actually, I'm in middle of some another work regarding the school alumni event work, but yeah, I don't want to push till this 11:50 p.m. and post it very late. So yeah, anyhow, it will be by uploaded by April 15th only. But yeah, at least I thought of start to shoot it bit early. So first things first, and I got one comment to remind me about that incident that happened to me, right? So basically, what that incident is, so at our home, and I think this would be practiced at many people's home for this Tamil New Year. They will actually decorate the mirror with so many offerings, like they will place so many fruits and many positive things. I don't know how, like they will have in at our house, we will spread a silk cloth, and we will keep place this I don't know how to like a pot or vessel full of rice and coins, rupee notes, to start the new year with a positive note. That is the core idea of it. So we will decorate the whole with the all the garlands and everything, and with the lamp and some decorations around the lamp, like that. So when we will see it is my grandmother used to wake up at 5 or 4 very early in the morning. And the thing is, we have to, the first thing in the new year, we have to actually see ourselves in that mirror. So if we do that, it is believed that that year will be great and good. So in there, there will be a saying in Tamil, right? So if something goes wrong, they will tell, "Whom did you see?" I don't know whom did I see first thing in the morning. This whole day is going bad, and that dialogue actually struck in me. So yeah, so I don't know. So if someone is there being bit unlucky, and they would just feel like it, right? Starting the year with seeing ourselves in the mirror. So, but that's the belief, and we used to do it for years. So in very young age, like when I am in this primary school, like that, what my mom or father would do is that he will wake me, and straight away he will block my eyes so that I wouldn't see any other thing, and straight away I will see that decoration. And during this childhood days, it will be somewhat magical. It will be like, because I won't be conscious, I will be still in a sleepy state, and I won't even realize that I'm walking along with my dad or mom or my grandma. And when they open it, I will see this whole decorated puja room, puja room under the mirror, and it will be like, wait, when did this happen? So because I wouldn't notice them decorating it in those years, uh, at recently for the past 10 years, I will actually help my grandmother to decorate it if I am available at home, because during college days I might be at the hostel. But if I am at home, recently I will help her out. Unfortunately, in this year I wasn't able to help her due to my fractured leg, and yeah, maybe next year I would be able to help her out again. Okay, so yeah, this is how it will be. And during COVID, so in 2020 or 2021, or I think it's both years, I guess it is 2020. Okay, so it was the, no, so I'm not sure about the year. It should be either 2020 or 2021. Definitely not 22. because at 22 I was at Chennai. I was doing my internship at Chennai. So by the time, I used to tell about my poor sleep cycle few videos back, right, in my early videos, that I really struggled to sleep. And thank God, it is it is almost fixed. It's actually fixed. I don't feel trouble sleeping right now. And that's due to because I am heading out every day and early in the morning. And I can't skip that commitment, because yes, I have to go to the work along with my father. So I don't want to disappoint him. So I will just wake up and get ready on time. So yeah, so no matter how late I sleep, I have to wake up early. But go back to this college days. Because during college I was at year 4, semester 7th semester. From third year second semester, the COVID thing came up. So I was still at college, didn't have much of responsibilities. Actually, I did had internship that time also, but yeah, that time I wasn't so serious about it. I did research at triple ITD. It is actually triple I. It is IIITD, II Indraprastha Institute of Information Technology, Delhi. But many people misunderstand to be Indian Institute of Technology, Delhi, IIT Delhi, and they will think that I am some very great mind. So yeah, I am thankful for it. I do hope that I am little bit good at some stuff, but not that brilliant to get a research internship at IIT Delhi. Okay, maybe in future, I hope that I will be hiring people from IIT Delhi. It could really happen. I could see it happen, and I am committing it here to make it happen also. So as I said, this channel is is becoming like my manifesting channel. So yeah, okay. So that's the part. Coming. So yeah, back then I had some internship works, and I suddenly got so interested in coding, because I had nothing else to do. We can't go due to this lockdown. So simply stayed inside the room, inside these four balls. I'll just get out of the room just to have dinner. And most of the times I will take the food with me and have it inside the room only. So it will be like so many days I wouldn't haven't seen sunlight itself. Forget about sun, not even the sunlight. I'll be so content inside the room. And again, yeah, my biological clock was really messed up. So what happened is, my father similarly during this Tamil New Year, early in the morning, he he came to the room to wake me up, to get me to tell me to close to keep my eyes closed and watch straight into the mirror. And he opened the door. He was actually shocked to see me that I was already awake and sitting and working it. This might not feel so funny to you, but whenever I remember this, the scene from that Sandanam movie, I I get remembered of that scene, that they will have a star off going on, and they will be singing, if you want you leave, and he will be like, if you want you leave, and they will be simply standing each other. And in the background there will a song going in Sangeeta Swearangal, that song. So that night, that early morning, that's how I felt. My dad opened, and I was sitting like this in the another room, and I was watching him like this, and he was also watching me. He should also be confused, and we were like watching each other's face for like 4 or 5 seconds. And then he just asked me to, yeah, come for the, and we will light up all these lamps and we'll have a little prayer. And he called upon for that. So yeah, so basically that's the incident. Might not be so interesting for you to hear, but it is really one of my funny memory. I won't say a core memory, but it's one of the funny memory that I always remember. Yeah. So that's it. That's it about the incident. And yeah, thanks to the one of the user, one of a familiar user who actually commented that in the channel, in the yesterday's videos as a comment, because actually it is the first comment to happen in this whole channel. So yeah, so great to have. So let's hope many people start commenting to our videos in a good way. And if it is a bad way, I just wish to have the mindset to accept it and not to take it so too personally. So yeah, and then that is it. So I don't have. I'm still. We are still working so much for this alumni event. So, but actually, I am having so much doubts going inside me, because maybe if someone's watching this outside the regular, like the regular customer, not the regular viewer who used to watch this, but if you're someone completely strange and you don't know, I don't know for what reason you'd be watching me, but in any case, if you do, what what will you expect from an alumni alumni community, from an alumni network, or let's say if there is an app exclusively for a specific alumni community, what all the things you would actually expect from it? Like whatever, if you have anything, please comment it out. It will be really helpful for us, because I personally simply don't want to copy paste stuffs that already other alumni networks are doing. I will take, I will definitely, we will take those things, those stuffs as an inspiration, but I just don't want to simply copy paste that. So yeah, because we are so many people working onto it. So right now there are six, including me. There are five other people working 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 onto it, to that one specific goal. So the collective workhouse is actually pretty high. So yeah, so I want people to get some value out of it, and that's why I want to collect feedbacks, or want to do surveys like that. And you know what, I want to do lots of surveys. Like, by survey I mean I want to connect with so many people, but I am thinking of this for a very long time. So right now I'm calling my personal financial firm like as Track, right? There was a time I used to call it as the Mosi Trading Company. That was actually the version one, the OG version of it. Only after rebranding ourselves into a new thing, we actually shortened the Mosi Trading Company, because it was too long to tell, and also the trading company actually gave a different image about us. So that's why I had to shrink it to be different or catchy, I suppose. So that is what Timo track is. So the T is for the Mo, Timo, MO is for the Mosi. Track, TR, track is actually the first three letters of the trading, and the C is from the company. So the Mosi Trading Company is Timo track. But again, yeah, actually, initially I felt it is too big to call it as the Mosi Trading Company. So literally, he's not like an official partner in Timotrack, but yeah, I hope he'll soon take over much of my works with him. So whenever I mention the firm, I will just call it as Timo Track for the ease of use. And and meanwhile it became Timo Track, and that's how it happened. And after calling it, after rebranding, and I suddenly got second thoughts like, oh, is it all right to call it as Timo Track? Because Timo Track sounds more like something related to motor stuff, right? Track, track means something related to automobiles, like that. That's how it sounded. But we continued to have it because we already established, and we got a little bit brand recall with that name too. So we are just going with that name. So still some of the people still recognize it as the Mosi Trading Company, but but most of the people are now familiar with Track. I don't know if the people actually could able to read it properly. So TMOTRAC. So people would actually find it hard to read it loud, but that's so. This is how we have to pronounce it. So if you are someone who will be following me, my company's page, Instagram handles, and the website, it is actually TimoTrack. So it's timotrack.in. So this is not a paid sponsor by TimoTrack. So there's no one to pay me. So yeah, why I started this. So I was talking about the transition from the Mosi Trading Company to TimoTrack. I was talking about the Mosi Trading Company. Okay, so this is what happens to me. So I guess this is what happens to most of the people when you are talking alone with the camera and no one to remind you back. So this is what happens. So yeah, that's maybe I just logged the reason behind the name Timotrack. And actually we had so many names. Okay, now I remember. So we can go back to it. So during from the when I started this Mosi Trading Company, I actually wanted to connect to people, and I wanted to ask how what they feel about trading, because the Mosi Trading Company is more like a stock broking app. So we took uh, sub broking license, and by that time it was not called as sub broking but authorized person. So it's basically the same thing, but yeah, SEBI decided to call them as authorized person than sub broker. So we took that license. I took that license, and the plan is to onboard people under my code, and they will trade. They will trade, and I will get brokerage out of it. So it sounds pretty basic, right? But it wasn't so. So the real issue was like getting people in the first place, because the, they initially had no incentive to start a broking account through me. And another main reason for it, because initially my target audience was my obviously my friend circle, because but that time I didn't had so much business knowledge. I won't say I'm very great at it. I know something, as people, as the proverb says, art is long, life is short. So I know little knowledge. So still there's vast to learn, vast things to experience in business, and I'm looking forward to it. By the time I had very limited knowledge and very limited exposure, I thought when I started this subbroker thing, I was thinking like, okay, we are going to revolutionize the whole subbroker thing. I when I tell that loud now, it feels really immature, I would say. But whatever happened, that's what led the current Timo track right now. Maybe Timo track isn't a perfect thing yet, but yeah, that's the thing. We are keep on evolving, and that evolution would have happened better if I did what I was thinking to do, from a very earlier time. And the thing is to talk with people. to understand their pain points and to build a business and business model around it, rather than me starting something and calling it as a business and expecting people to just support me, start partner with me. I mean, by partnering, I just say onboarding with us and doing what we want them to do. So it doesn't happen that way, but many of us think that way, right? Because in my close circle, so there are people who started some online boutique and some people started a customized dressing solution. I am actually linkedinfying it, but yeah, like something. And simply just because we started a business doesn't happen that way, right? And I realized it in a very hard way. So initially, very soon, as soon as I got this authorized person license, I just rented out a place which is very near from my home. I could walk to my office, be like hardly 300 to 400 meters away from my home. So I just rented a office space. I just did some painting, did fall ceiling, fitted AC, got a TV, and still now I haven't used the TV, and I feel so bad about it. The TV might worth like 20 to 25,000 when I bought it. You know what? I wouldn't have switched it on for more than 10 times actually. And yeah, it really hurts that I wasted those initial capitals on things which didn't even which I didn't even needed. So yeah, and I was the only guy, uh, kind of. Still now I'm kind of like a solopreneur, and people are there. Do have interns and I do have some freelancers working, but yeah, they do work from remotely. They don't need to come to office every day. Right now, even I haven't went to office because of my current scenario. I'm but I am comfortably working from here, working at my home itself. But yeah, so I was too fast to get my own executive desk and desk for three staffs. And by the time, actually, I didn't even had a plan for recruitment. And even if I recruited them, I didn't know what work should I give to them, because basically I wasn't ready for that. But I had, thankfully, with the seed capital sponsored by my father, I'm grateful for that. But this is what happened, and I was really stuck at one point. I wasn't making any revenue, very 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 basic thing, and I wasn't even able to pay for the rent, pay for the Wi-Fi and electricity. It was really, that time was very hard, because I had a personal things stuffs going also. Like we went to an international trip which I couldn't afford back then. Okay, so it was a spontaneous trip, and the trip was just for 1 week or 10 days. We went on 2023 April only. So right now it's April, so 3 years back. We went for the trip for 3 years back. I didn't have enough money by that time because I invested all those into the Mosi Trading Company version 1.0. So I didn't had any money. So I just had to plan that whole trip on my credit card, and that I had to convert that credit spending into a EMI. So in HDFC they call it as smart EMI. I don't know what is smart about it. Putting Getting that loan is itself is not a smart thing to do. I wouldn't do it today. But speaking So unfiltered to this public space, it's kind of like liberating me. I will talk about it later. So that's how I just went to this credit card debt, and I had some fixed expenses, right, like this rent, TB and thing. And initially I had a employee also, and honestly I didn't know what to do with that employee. I was spending time to train her, and I was just simply hoping her to upgrade to my level, like to my intelligence, to the way I would create some marketing designs like that. I actually basically want to clone myself to her, into her. So that wasn't also possible. And she was coming from Kovilpatti, which is like 1.5 hours away from Sivagasi. And actually, she also left us very soon. So in these earlier days, it will be so lonely to sit in the office. I'll be just, I was simply sitting there so lost. And every month during this month, and when this credit card bills and if all the other bills come, I'll be like freaking out. Thankfully, I had some savings. I did some earlier investments during my college times. I was able to manage it, and with all the internship money saved and other stuffs, I was I was able to handle it. But yeah, that phase is really, really, really a very struggling phase. And by the time, yeah, that really also, I really doubted myself that time. I can honestly, I would say I regretted taking this route itself, you know, because I know for sure that my other batchmates, they were making money, like money, they were actually earning in a very decent way, because the median package, by package we mean the CTA, right? That's what they call annual annual salary. So I don't know, I forget the full form for CTA. But so the median salary itself, very, very, very good, decent number, like about 10 lakhs. So yeah, I said, right, I am in kind of like average to above average student. I could have earned that salary, but as I said, I wasn't so confident about myself. I had this fear of rejection and everything, so I didn't opt for the placement. So we already talked about that part. So at one point, all my close circle, they would be going vacations, everyone, once in a while, and all this Instagram fame. So people who are from my another circle, from my school circle, those people will be comfortably taking over their father's business. And I was like sitting, I was like traveling these two boats which are going in a different directions. I wasn't able to completely get onboarded in the family's business also. So I was really pretty lost. And that is when I started to unlearn stuff, unlearn things. So by back then, when I started this Mosi trading company, I used to trade actually. And I was decent in that. I won't say I'm a pro trader that I could turn lakhs into crores in a year or like that. No one can do it. Understand? No one can do it. If you hear someone saying that you could do it, and just join my course to learn about it, just run away from that or block them if you see those ads like those in Instagram or in anywhere. Okay. So yeah, and that's when I realized that okay, this trading route is not working out. And you know what? I even got an ultimatum from the broking service to whom we partnered up. Right? They also said that. that we were making very too little brokerage. There, so they just tell that if you aren't able to generate a some significant revenue, they would simply terminate our partnership like that. And when I saw that mail, I just freaked out. And post that, actually, started reaching out to people. I actually started stepping out of my comfort zone. And actually, I onboard after that mail, which came from that company. I even onboarded so many people, like more than 20, 30 people. I almost kind of increased my client base by 50 to 70%, but still they terminated my partnership just like that in a single mail. So I was completely devastated seeing that mail. Nothing can be done. So that's when I realized, so this is how a corporate partnership looks like. So if they decide, they have the all the plugs and they could pull it out anytime they wish. So that is really scary, right? I was really devastated. By that time, one of my close friend, I just had a call with him, and he actually advised in another direction. But I took his advice in abstract level. It was like, okay, don't worry about it. Just feel happy that it happened earlier than later. So you can tell that you had a very small client base. So it's no harm in rebuilding whatever you wanted to do. So do it properly again. So that's what I also did. No. So I was thinking, so how can I rebuild it again? And that's when I started with my pain points. Okay, it's actually getting tiny amount of emotional. So yeah, so this credit card trap, this impulsive spending, this not having proper budget. Actually, I used to track all my expense, but I didn't had a plan. I was just going with my intuitions, right? So the problem that I personally faced was not with trading or investment, but with my behavioral habits, and that is known as behavioral finance. And I started to read about it, learn about it, and I I started to do so many research on about this goal planning, how a basic investment will be helpful for a person than trading full time, and with so many efforts, ground research, and personal experiences, then only I started this Timo track, the version 2.0. And you know what? Now, right now, actually, thankfully, I'm so thankful for all the wonderful clients, 100 plus clients that I have. I am comfortable. Timo track is at break even, so I don't have to worry about this. So even though I'm not going to the office right now, so I don't worry paying the rent and the EB and the Wi-Fi and everything. I have enough room for marketing expenses also. So so that's I got my social media strategies and everything. But to come to this level, I had to go through all this. So it took even after starting Timo track, it took almost like uh, like 18 to 20 months to break even. And yeah, still I had same like say struggles. to pay off this rent. But yeah, somehow I survived it. So that's what I think. Maybe in small scale solopreneur business, sometimes it is about survival, because once we survive the initial shocks and waves, people will also note that we are here for for more than at least a year. We just didn't vanish away, and they will start taking us seriously. And really, Instagram educational contents really helped. It actually established myself as a financial person. So whenever I go to some local events, right, to my batchmates wedding, like that, people were recognizing me. So out of my first circle, second and third circle, so random people will just come walk to me and say, so you are that guy who spoke about inflation, right? And this thing not only happened in Sivagasi, it happened at Virudhunagar, Rajapalayam, and everything. And so even when this initial Instagram, actually now I'm not that active. I'm plan. So all this exercise, all this YouTube video practices to make me comfortable with camera again, to restart those things. So even while doing those, I was still, we didn't still break even, but yet I committed myself to do it again and again and again. And we are now where we are. So I won't say that now I don't have any struggles like that. Even now we have our own set of struggles, like how we are about to scale from here, how we are able to smoothen the pipeline that we have built, how to make it even more efficient, how to keep on adding values to our client, how to build a community for Timo Track. We keep on thinking about it, myself and my unofficial partner till now. So yeah, so in any month we will have a, so in any week we will have at least how maybe more than 5 or 10 hours of discussion, just to improve our own practices. So yeah, right now at Google I have more than 70 testimonials, and all of them are due to our work, that our work revolving around the pain points of my starting from me, and people like me, people who I will be able to connect with from my circle. So yeah, and I I mentioned about this forum, right, Young Entrepreneur School, and that forum really helped me so much. I had scattered knowledge, like I know stuffs, but I don't know how to use it. Yes, really helped me to sort it out. I can't advocate for everyone in that. So that forum, in our chapter there are almost 100 plus members, 130, 125 members. I can't uh, I can't 100% tell that everyone of them had this level of transition. But yeah, I was searching for it. I was l- looking for it. So I was able to see it. So it's like the yesterday's video, right? You see what you want to see. So that's how yes happened, and that's why I try to give back so much to this, to that forum. I talk about this forum to my every clients. So this yes is typically for a business people, but I also tell those to my audience, which is mostly like IT professionals. But I want to just want them want let them know about it, because just in case in future if they want to start a business, they should know how to do it properly. I don't want them to just figure it out in the course. Definitely we should take a leap of faith, but at least we have to do some calculated risk. We should be able to visualize what are all the strength, this all the SWOT analysis. So you can you can learn all these things from YouTube or from an MBA even. So but this forum gives you a safe space where you can simply go up to any person and ask your doubts. You could be very frank with them, and as it is completely a business learning forum, and only mostly only similar mindset people will be there, and they won't judge you for where you are being right now. So there could be a guy who is doing 100 crore turnover or whatever big number, and you would be just starting out. Maybe your turnover is less than 10 lakhs right now, and he will be happy to help you out. He will be glad. Again, not everyone will be like that, but yeah, it's all about our efforts. So it's all connecting back to my previous videos, right? In my previous videos I said, what did we do? So this is what they said in this escalator. So escalator, I said, right, it is a part of yes only, and a next level of S. So that's what you, if we want to sort things out using this forum, we can. It's all about the efforts that we put into it. It's all, the opportunities are out there, and it is up to us to grab them and make use of them properly. I didn't use this yes to do business, but to do it in a proper way. And gradually, right now, I do have few of my clients from this yes community, so that's it. I actually spoken too much and too, I guess, too raw in this video. So it came up to 42 minutes. Yeah. So that's it. It is like, it's like talking to this channel is like myself getting so clean, nothing to hide anything. So I am not, what to say, ashamed to admit all these things, because many just see the perfect version of all the people, right? But it is not a smooth road or easy one to get over there. And even if you see, like, right now they are at a good place, it might not be yet. Maybe they are striving for something even higher, even bigger than life picture. That's what they call in cinema. So yeah, similarly, I do have many bigger than life projects. So I'm sure I will be able to do those things, those amazing things with all the amazing people I have with me around. Okay, so yes, I just want to wrap it up. So thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to yet another very very long video. The camera's power is going to very low, battery is so low. So yeah, I have to cut this out. Thank you guys, see you tomorrow. Okay, so the time is 12:01. So I said I started this video a bit early, but it ended up pretty late.